Yo, it's your boy Keith, man. We live in the building. Well, we come every Saturday when we do our thing, make up this amazing thing. Me and my boy Brian come together to do called Fusion Radio, man. So today, it's a little interesting, you know what I'm saying? So first we started off the show with a slasher, you get what I'm saying? She came in, did her thing, she was an author, you feel me, a business owner, all type of things, you get what I'm saying? So now we got a different guest, you know what I'm saying? We got an artist in the building. But before I introduce this amazing artist, you get what I'm saying? I want to reiterate that we have some guests in the building today. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple interns that came in. You feel me? That they want to chop it up with us here at Fusion Radio. You know what I'm saying? They want to come see what we do down here and stuff like that. So I want to give them the opportunity first to introduce themselves to the conversation. So tell the people what y'all got going on today, man. How y'all doing?
Hi, I'm Jacob from Ambitious Entertainment.
And hi, I'm Madeline.
That's what I'm talking, man. How y'all doing, man? I definitely appreciate y'all coming down here, chopping it up with us, man. Yeah. So we finna get in tune with my boy right here, man. This artist that I'm telling y'all about, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him introduce himself, you know what I'm saying, so he could pop his stuff a little bit to start his interview out. So how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing all right, man. My name B.i.G Mymike. I know some people may say my name a little wrong, but it's Mymike, Mymike. Just help, man, with the fam and stuff like that on a little interview. So here to tune in and see how everything's gonna go today.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We bringing the vibes here in the building today, man. We definitely bringing the vibes. So first, I want to start off with your artist name. You know what I'm saying? Just break that down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people come up with their artist name in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And it means certain things to certain people. So how did you eventually come up with your artist name, and what does it mean to you?
B.I.G stands for Ball and Glory, which is a group where it's like, my family and stuff like that. My mic comes from my family. I actually got it from my auntie. So, they used to just always claim me as their child or whatever, as far as me, being handsome, whatever. My family really loved me like that. So they, used to always say that I was their child and stuff like that. But, it came from my family though.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. So let's start off from the beginning a little bit. So tell me a little bit about your upbringing and like what was certain things that was going on in your beginning stages of your life.
Man, well, from the south side of Chicago, born and raised. I mean, it was more so of a real, I want to say, struggle that changed. Learning, growing, just kind of figuring out, my ways and my path of what I really want to do in life. My music kind of just took a hold of me. I mean, it was really something that I just, tuned into, getting older and stuff like that. But I fell in love with doing music a lot. So, I just tuned in with doing my music.
So when we was talking before your interview started, when we was out the air and stuff like that, you was telling me about like you fell in love with all different types of music. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just so much rapping. So just tell me a little bit about those different forms of music that you fell in love with.
Jazz. My grandmother used to play gospel music before she passed. Hip hop, of course. Salsa music. A little something of everything, man. I just grew up in a family where I was real versatile with music growing up, and it just had me tuned in to the different sounds, the different artists. So I just, kind of started adapting to my music with what I was brought up into, and I just start developing my own sound and kind of just fell from there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So I want to bring my people in to the left, man. I want to bring them into the conversation. So y'all got any points, any things I want to ask my boy right here?
Yeah.
Sure. You talked about having a lot of different, versatile music that you're into. I want to know, what are some of your music inspirations?
Music inspirations. I'm really do me is, of course, myself, but my inspiration was kind of like my family, my mother, my grandmother. As far as artists, 50 Cent, Gucci, Jay-Z, who else? Few artists that I was really entwined with and that I paid attention to their sound and kind of inspired me to, kind of take head on, from the motivation speeches, the interviews, some of their quotes, certain things that just kept me going, and the path that I wanted to take with my music. I was kind of just tuned in with it.
Do you ever try to fit in like other sensibilities from like the other genres you like jazz, into your hip hop work?
From the producing, you can hear it like in my producing. My producers are real entwined with me. They listen to me. I kind of give them different ideas of certain things that I always heard as a kid, or I'll try to have them redo it, or reproduce a certain beat, or a sampler, something like that, and just I feel for that, so like that kind of bring me more into it as well. So yeah,
That's what I'm talking about, my boy. So it seemed like you got a certain type of vibe to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A certain type of way that you like to go about making music. So tell me a little bit about that, though. So, like, what's your process as far as, like, how you going about making the best music possible?
standing out different. Want to bring a different sound. I am bringing a different sound to the city of Chicago. Really worldwide, which whoever do listen to me, I'm on all streaming platforms, but I just try to focus on bringing a different sound and a different vibe to something that's different. Just, I want to stand out. Really don't like to really bring the same energy that's been already out here like that. So I just try to adapt to something different, and just keep building on the type of person that I am with, my music and stuff like that. So it's just, it's coming out real better than what I expected. So yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So I know the people that's listening to us on the radio, and then people that's looking at you on live and stuff like that, that's tuning in with us. I know they thinking like, man, so when we gonna get a chance to hear some of your music? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we got 3 songs from you today. You feel me? The first song is called Winning and Living. The second song is called I'm Doing Fine. And the third song is called None Left.
Yeah.
So out of those 3 songs, which one you want to play first on Fusion Radio?
I'm gonna let it go ahead, kick off till I'm doing fine, and kind of open up an understanding on who I really am and what my vision is.
Okay, so before we get into I'm Doing Fine, just give me a little synopsis, you feel me? Tell me a little bit about I'm Doing Fine, and like what was the vibe and stuff like that going on, and what was your headspace when you actually made the song?
Man, at that time, I was putting together that song. I had lost both of my grandparents. I seen both of them pass away. So in the midst of me, making that song, the video, I was real deep into my feelings with, my family, everything going on around me, me not giving up. The journey I didn't had from when I first started, from when I was doing music since I was 13, got serious at 16, and like in my 20s, I just started like really putting my all into, my music. It just built character. It showed a lot from, where I started and where I plan on going in my life, with my career. And it just it pushed me more, to keep going. So I was just at a point in my life where, I was slowing down on my music and thinking about giving up because of what I was going through. And from that point, I just had to really Mike, what you really want to do, and that song, is the lyrics kind of speak for itself, but it made me realize like who I really am. And it just states itself, I'm doing fine regardless of what people may think going on with me, or if whatever they may think, I'm good. So
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we finna get into this I'm Doing Fine by B.i.G Mymike. We'll be right back on Fusion Radio.
let's do it.
Oh, it's smooth.
Yeah. This Mymike, man. Fall back. Salute to the real. It's another fall, man. They speaking on me for a reason, but I'm knowing why. Got y'all attention like the spotlight, yeah, I'm next in line. Say if I'm mentioning y'all dissing me, I'm doing fine. I never folded under pressure, always gave it mine. Had took some L's and got back up, no, I won't fall behind. So listen close and y'all just follow, use your time to grind. I put my all into the the streets, now it's my time to shine. Pray for the babies in the field, I know they tired of dying. His mama cried, but he was bogus, he spoke on the dead. They found him slummed dead in the alley, gunshot to the head. These streets don't love you, and my grandma always told me that. And watch these snakes, they shake your hand but stab you in your back. My granddad taught me that. I speak nothing but facts. If it's a war that's going on, no need to mention that. So now I'm falling back. Yeah, this fall back is that. Feel how you want, but if you tweak with me, I'm tweaking back. No gap. If it's a war that's going on, no need to mention that. So now I'm falling back. Yeah, this fall back is that. Feel how you want, but if you tweak with me, I'm tweaking back. No gap. I'm doing fine, don't ask nobody on how my mic been. Been to myself, nobody else, just like an evil grand. Sit back and wishing when y'all didn't, I stuck to the plan. Put in my mind when I got rich, I balanced all the bands. I felt the need to never leave, but if I stay, it's over. No RIPs were not for me, they gon' say free a soldier. Look at me now, my teacher watching me like man he older. Said I would make it past my teens, I left the school and showed up. Anytime we called us one, you know we had to roll them. When it was time to go get busy, man, your boy was frozen. No need for brakes, I got the wheel, so ain't no pulling over. I hope we eat and have success, I open doors for closure. They know me for a reason, but I'm knowing why. Got y'all attention like the spotlight, yeah, I'm next in line. Say if I'm mentioning y'all dissing mean I'm doing fine. I never folded under pressure, always gave it mine. Had took some L's and got back up, no, I won't fall behind. Say I'm a lead and watch y'all follow, use your time to grind. I put my all into the streets, now it's my time to shine. Pray for the babies in the field, I know they tired of dying.
Man, you gotta stand on your own feet. You a man before anything. You make your own path. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. You gotta keep going. Always focused. Yeah. Keep grinding. Keep your head up, man. Move anybody out the way that get your way. Never take nothing. This is my life by the way. Ball and glory. B.i.G.
Okay. Pressure. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love when y'all come here and y'all come with pressure. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's no offense or no diss to nobody else in their music and stuff like that. But we all know it's people that make good music and there's people that make bad
Yes,
music.
sir. Yes,
you feel
sir.
me? And everybody got their own opinion. So it's like when y'all come in here with these bangers, I be like, okay, y'all snapping.
I hear you.
You get what I'm saying? I hear you. You get me. That's what I'm saying. So I want to ask this short question, but I want to ask this short question so I can ask my real question. You know what I'm saying? So the first question is, how long have you actually been rapping though, like taking it serious though?
Since 16.
Since 2016?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Since I was 16 years old, which was 2012.
So 2012.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So my question is, what's something that you know now in 2024 that you wish you would have knew in the beginning stages of your career in 2012? Like something you feel like that you learned all the time that would have been real helpful back then.
Marketing. Marketing, business. The business is more important than the music. And I learned that over the years and I just made 29. From this point, from back then, if I would have known what I know now, back then, oh yeah, it would have been solidified a long time ago. My music would have been out there. But the strategies with the marketing and promoting, getting my face out there, talking, that's what builds the career.
For sure.
I mean, as far as the music, it's easy to go to the studio and go record, but what you gonna do with your music? What message are you trying to get out there? What's behind the scenes behind all this music? It's a lot. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm about to just go record. No, man, you gotta get out here. Like,
No, for
real
real.
hard. You gotta grind. Like, you can't stop. I didn't came this far. I never did a radio interview or nothing. But it's a blessing, and for me to come how far I done came and where I see myself going, it's a nice little journey. So, but definitely lock in with your marketing, get your distribution going. You need your platforms, to get your music out there. So, take your time, study, research on certain distribution platforms because everybody don't have the same what's that word I'm looking for? Package deals or whatever. It's different things for different platforms. So definitely get your marketing and distribution together.
See, one thing that I love about what you just brought up in that point about the marketing and the business aspect is because, see, I don't think a lot of people understand that, though. Like, it go hand in foot with the music, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be the best artist out here, you know what I'm saying? You can have the best music, the best songs, but, like, if you don't have the right marketing, ain't nobody gonna hate you.
Ain't
you know
nobody
what I'm
gonna
saying?
hear it. Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna even know who you is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for you to bring that up, that's definitely an important piece, because that's something that I'm working on now, you know what I'm saying? Something that I had to, like you said, go down the trials and tribulations, bump my head, figure that out, like, okay. Because it done been times where me personally, I feel like I didn't drop certain songs that was like, in my opinion, was cold songs. But they didn't necessarily get to the point where I wanted them to get because I didn't understand the business aspect or I didn't understand the whole marketing thing. Like, yeah, you dropped this song on YouTube and yeah, you might share it to a couple of people that you know, but only your circle really listening to it. You got a whole...
Where is it going?
Exactly. Don't
Yeah,
nobody really know who you is. Yeah, you shared it to 100 people on Facebook and yeah, they probably reshared it, but it's not the whole population, you know what I'm saying? It's still a whole big world out here that still don't know who you is, you know what I'm saying? So that marketing is definitely a big tool when it comes to being an artist. So I definitely appreciate that you broke that down for the people.
No problem, man. Definitely.
So we just heard your song, I'm Doing Fine, and one of the lyrics that you rapped in it was like, I gotta stand on my own 2 feet, or I gotta stand on my own. You talked about also being an individual. I wanted to know if you have some advice for young artists who are getting into an industry and find the pressure to like be uniformed.
Okay. A lot gonna come your way. Don't let it break you. Keep going. Stay strong. Some people will send you off. A lot can happen, with the music industry, period. May get let down sometimes, but the main thing that I always tell young artists, try and keep going. It's easy to give up. I'm done, but it take a strong individual in this world to keep going. Like, your music, man, when you putting your all into your music, that's another way of expressing how you feel. So when you expressing the way how you feel, you don't want to, you want to feel comfortable doing it, and just, letting out how you really feel. That's important now, and definitely don't stop, man. That's my main advice. Just don't stop. Give it your all. No matter who's with you, who's against you. You put that in your mind. This is where you want to be. You do it. And that's really with anything, even besides the music. Like, life is like this, and it'll make you feel like, you want to give up sometimes. Just don't, just keep going.
So you talked earlier about the importance of like knowing how to promote and market yourself. I see that you're also like the owner of Leahcim brand.
Yeah, just Leahcim. It's my name backwards. It's Michael backwards. I have a clothing line, as well as I cut hair. My clothing line, I had it for like 3 years now. Chicago King David, the owner of F Fame, he helped me develop my clothing line brand. So definitely appreciate him for that. But I had my clothing line for a little while. Definitely looking forward to next year releasing a new edition of my collection of my clothing line. So yeah, man, it's been something. It's been something dealing with that too, but I'm still pushing forward with that as being an owner. It has ups and downs, but it's still going strong. So
that's what I'm talking about, man. But it's one thing I want to point out, low key, that like make being a part of this show like worthwhile, and it make it full circle for me personally.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to play that card, but just when you talking about music, sometimes you have to use that card. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to music is so powerful to the point where it transitions and it goes over to different cultures and different vibes and stuff like that. Because I was listening to a question, and she sound like she did the same thing I did, like, or she does the same thing I do when I listen to music. It's not so much you listening to the beat and stuff like that. You actually sitting there listening to the lyrics, trying to understand what the lyrics mean and how they go together. You get what I'm saying? But for her to not be our skin color, probably don't live how we live, probably never went through what we went through, but for her to still understand it, that's how, like, that just shows you the greatness of music. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that's how you know you making good music, because it transitions and all type of people can relate to it and they can understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, personally for me, that's why I wanted to do music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, at one point in time, I didn't have this voice that I have now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't outspoken like I am now. You know what I'm saying? So music gave me an opportunity to say certain things and to express myself in certain ways to get that type of result. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, I love that. Like, that's amazing for me. You know what I'm saying? So just talk to me a little bit about like your purpose though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand like you want to show people your music. You want to let them understand who you are as a purpose, who you are as a person. But like, what's your purpose as far as like where you want to take it though? Like is it just I want to be the greatest rapper ever, or I just want to take my family out the hood? Like, what's your real purpose when it comes to music though?
I definitely want to be remembered, you know, for the type of person I am. My music states a lot about me. You want to get to know me, you listen to my music. I mean, besides, you know, getting to know me personally on a one-on-one conversation or something like that. But man, my music is just, I want to get it out there to the world, you know, just I can touch people that other people can't touch, you know, and just uplifting other people. You know, certain people just go through certain things alone, you feel me? My music, I like to touch certain bases with people, you know, and speak on certain things that other people are scared to speak on. So I like to voice my opinion on a lot of things, and really just get that real vibe around the world, like just knowing that it's real music, not saying that it's not other real music around, but just me speaking upon myself, you know, just telling my side of the story of how I view life and what I done been through, you know, and, you know, certain things that maybe I went through can help the next person, you know, so sure. I'm just getting to that point where my music, I want to get it worldwide, and just bring that energy out of other people, you know, that they probably hadn't, you know, from expressing themselves, you know. So, you know, I'm kind of that type of artist where, you know, you wanna learn something or learn some type of free game, you can listen to me, you know. So
that's what I'm talking about, man. So like I told you, we had 3 bangers from you today, you feel me? We heard the first banger, I'm doing fine now. This next song, only reason I'm picking this next song is because I've been looking at it, I'm like, okay, he set the bar with the I'm doing fine, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what's to this next song. So the song I'm talking about is Winning and Living, you know what I'm saying? So talk to me a little bit about Winning and Living.
Winning and Living, the title speaks for itself, win and live. Winning part is, you know, just doing something that makes you happy, you know what I'm saying? And just knowing, like, if you know you done took the losses that you done took and you kept striving for the next level in life, you know, that's the winning part. The living is just knowing, like, okay, all of us we don't know when our last day is, so just live it up, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy life, whatever events, you know, whatever you got going on that's positive or whatever that you doing with yourself, you know, live it to the fullest, you know, and enjoy yourself with the time that we do have, you know, so.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we finna get into this another banger, man, by my boy B.i.G Mymike, and we'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brian and Keith.
On the beat, we winning in the. This Mymike battle way. I'ma keep on winning. Yeah, I'ma keep on winning. Just keep on winning. Just keep on winning. We winning and living. I'ma keep on living. Yeah, I'ma keep on living. Just keep on living. Just keep on living. Now we winning and living. We winning and living. No, I can't sit down, no chasing. Ballin' hard, driving fast like racing. Wanna make it, man, I'm done being patient. See the good, see red, cause we dangerous. When you deep in the water, no danger. Only real and the strong gon' make it. It's a chance, man, I'm gone, I'ma take it. See, y'all let you know I can't keep waiting. Taking off in the ship, but done playing. I ain't tryna die early, I'm spraying. Growing up, learn the game, so I play it. No comeback, no replaying. When you die, you gone, you stand. Deep down, that's where you be laying. Made my bed, so I gotta go laying. I'ma stack, I'ma never go staying. Locked in, I need bands, so I chase it. From the hill, but we aiming for a mansion. Living good, now we winning with a passion. I was down, got up, start cashing. Left the ones in the past, wasn't tied in. Got a couple real members that I ride with. Money counting just like I'm flipping bands. Gotta win, can't take them as again. Yeah, I'ma keep on winning. Just keep on winning. Just keep on winning. We winning and living. I'ma keep on living. Yeah, I'ma keep on living. Just keep on living. Just keep on living. Now we winning and living. We winning and living.
So that's what I'm talking about, man. You coming with the vibes, man.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I definitely like that. Cause see, me being an artist myself, I don't know. I just can't hate on the next artist. You know what I'm saying? If I hear good music, you know what I'm saying? Just me being an artist and knowing the time it takes to come up with that good music, the blood, sweat, and tears. You feel me? That it takes to just make one song sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I like to give my fellow artists they ups. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that,
Let them know they
for
doing their thing, man.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Outside of being an artist and outside of doing the clothes and stuff like that, like what certain things that you like to do out here, you know what I'm saying, just like on your own personal time, you know what I'm saying?
I cut hair, see my family a lot, travel. I'm starting to travel more. I went to Puerto Rico. It was a nice experience. Beautiful island.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that, 'cause, you know, I ain't never been nowhere.
Puerto Rico, man, the food was amazing. The people, nice, real, open, welcoming. Nice scenery. It's just a whole different vibe, man. It uplifts you, you feel me? It just bring a whole different energy. Like, especially if you've been going through something, you go take a little vacation, you come back, you ready. Like, it just give you that vibe, like, man, I want to see that again, you know? So I kind of, you know, been having that same feel since I left, you know, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you know, that kind of remind me of the time I went to Miami, you know what I'm saying? See, well, when I went to Miami, it was cold out in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So it was like leaving that to come back to this.
All that cold, boy, they scared of our weather.
Man, I swear to God, it's like, it hit a little different, man, so that's what I'm talking about. So tell me about, like, certain projects and stuff like that. Like, have you dropped any projects or albums and stuff like that?
Man, I was waiting on that question. Right now, my label, my local label, Ball and Glory, we have a mixtape called Glorification, dropping soon, I believe, real soon. It's 8 of us on there, full of great talent of the city, man. We really, I would say, probably one of the biggest groups of Chicago. It's like I said, it's 8 of us, but we are extremely like good artists, you know. And I'm not just speaking because I know them. Like, our music, we all different, you know what I'm saying, and we versatile, so, like, you know, we all bring a different type of energy, you know. And I also have 24 the Year Kobe dropping this like next month, so I have that. Them the 2 like main projects that I'm on right now. I'm constantly working all the time. But the 24 the Year Kobe is more so like a solo mixtape that I'm releasing. And besides the Glorification mixtape with my label, you know, we got some real heat coming soon.
So you talked about how you got into music at 13 and started rapping at 16. And we've talked about how you've evolved into the artist that you are today. I wanted to know how you envision yourself for the future of your musical career.
Like, from right now,
yes.
going on, man, I never thought I'd be sitting in front of in a radio station. I always dreamed of it. Also, you know, my how can I say it? My levels, I would say, I'm taking each step at a time to elevate in my music career. Still learning and growing. Never too proud to say that I need to listen and learn. So I'm just kind of still developing. But yeah, I always picture myself, you know, taking care of my family and doing something different for the communities, people that's in need, as well as some of the things that I always dreamed of as a kid. You know, getting certain things done and handled that I always visioned. And it just, you know, it kind of all coincides with itself. You know, my music career, you know, me taking that to another level could make a lot of the things happen, and it has made certain things happen. But you know, as I continue to keep going, you know, it's bringing a different light on my life, you know, and people around me. You know, it's people that depend on me and stuff like that. But you know, I gotta be able to do it and do it with dignity and, you know, staying focused and staying strong. So I'm just kind of taking this journey. Whatever come to me, I'm dealing with it, you know.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So talk to me a little bit about like your stage presence. You know what I'm saying? I come out, I pay my money and stuff like that. I come out and see you perform. What should I be expecting? You know what I'm saying?
A real show, and when I say real show, I'm gonna entwine. I'm gonna interact with y'all, talk to you. I mean, perform some of the most other songs that I do have that's been in the vote for a little while. But I'm real an energy type of person. I know I seem mellow, you know, I be laid back a lot, but you know, when you get to know me a little bit better, you know, I'm real outgoing person, you know what I'm saying? I like to have a good time as well, you know, but I do get serious when it's time for business. So, but when it come down to like my shows and stuff, oh man, I'm gonna make sure you enjoy yourself all the way, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So this was definitely a great interview. You know what I'm saying? This was a great day altogether, like from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, whenever I get a chance and an opportunity to come in and talk to y'all amazing people, hear y'all stories, get the network and talk to y'all and see how y'all coming, it's just amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into your last song, I say that for a reason because it's called None Left. You know what I'm saying? So I say that last for a reason. But before we even get into that, you got to get the people your social medias, bro, so they could tune into your music and then they could go get some of them good-looking clothes.
On all streaming platforms, B.i.G Mymike. That's on all streaming platforms. You can search me on anything. My clothing line is clothing line Leahcim, which is Leahcim clothing. So definitely tune in. It's the link in my bio as well. More additions coming soon. Man, it's just up from here for real, man. I'm just, you know, bringing something different. So I'm just gonna stay doing what I'm doing, man. So
for sure, man, for sure. So like I said, I saved this song last for a reason, but the name of the song is called None Left, but we definitely know you got more in the tank. You know what I'm saying? So definitely break that down for us, like why the name None Left and like what was going on at the time in your life that had you put this song together the way you did and why it eventually turned out the way that it turned out.
None Left came from, it was more so like a field that I had like at the time. So I was just more so like, man, I'm gonna give it all to this None Left, you know, and it's just a push song, like, you know, it just make you want to just go harder. Like I done had some of my guys hit me, oh bro, I'm working out, woo, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving it all till I'm done, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a motivation, I feel like, from money, getting money, you know, whatever you really doing with yourself, you feel me? You just giving that all, you giving your all. So that's kind of where that, you know, that song kind of steered from, and just knowing like, you know, we ain't done, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a little plot twist to say None Left, but you know, it's a lot to give. So that's how that song kind of went about, you know, around that time. So
For sure, man. For sure, man. So, y'all know what time it is, man. It's that time of the hour where we end it out, man. This was another amazing, great episode of Fusion Radio with your boy, Brian and Keith. And we finna listen to this banger, man. Thank you, everybody that came in, tuned in with us. Shout out to
Definitely appreciate
more
it.
entertainment for bringing the people through, you know what I'm saying? So, we finna sign out, man, and we'll be next Saturday. We'll be in the building next Saturday, man. Stay in tune with us, man. Love.
This Mymike, man. Yeah. Salute to the real. Gang.
We gon' sell it all till there's nothing left. Break it down to piece, folks go get the scale. Trap got a line and it's doing well. Got money coming in, we call it clientele. Don't gamble with your life, that's not a good idea. Put a price up on his head and end this beef for real. So rotate with a blick because they out to kill. Don't wanna be like Ricky running in the field. Don't wanna be like Ricky running in the field. They caught him in the alley, did him bad for real. Money on my man, I'm out here chasing M's. I never care for fame, I care for chase the clip. My family gotta eat, I hope I get a deal. But I won't sell my soul, I just be trapping still. You better come correct when you play in the field. We got 30s, 50 drums, switches make them still. Hit the corner in the hot car, watch how it drift. Going fast, just watch the takeoff, look at the lift. Jumping fast just like it's hopscotch, like 1 to 10. Too many L's that we took, so it's time to win. Pressure, my boy's giving pressure. I heard he was telling boy, catch that boy and stretch him.
Smoke, good, dope.
Praying that he made it, they had good. Hope this Mymike, man, and yeah, I'm coming. Scratch that line, I'm here. Been to myself, don't make me tweak, look, bro, let's make it clear. Don't got it all up here. I'm still that same nigga, won't change up in my rap career. I had the money at a young age and now I only see him. My pops ain't care for me too much, it turned me to a man. It started stacking up, count faces, now I chill with Ben. And when I touch that first meal, I'ma flip to 10. Then do it again, 20 flip from the 10. We gon' sell it all till there's nothing left. Break it down to piece, folks go get the scale. Trap got a line and it's doing well. Got money coming in, we call it clientele. Don't gamble with your life, that's not a good idea. Put a price up on his head and end this beef for real. So rotate with a blick because they out to kill. Don't wanna be like Ricky running in the field.